In the first few weeks of 2023, there have already been 40 mass shootings in this country. So far, the deadliest happened last week in Monterey Park and Half Moon Bay, California, where Asian American communities were celebrating the Lunar New Year, traditionally a joyous period of reflection. Now, it must include a sadly familiar American rite, mourning the victims of gun violence. Joining me now is California Congresswoman Judy Chu, chairwoman of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus. Congresswoman Chu, thank you very much for coming to the Sunday show. I'm not sure many people know that you served on the Monterey Park City Council. You were elected mayor 3 times. Help us understand the gravity of this shooting happening in a neighborhood known as, quote, America's first suburban Chinatown.
I've lived in Monterey Park for 37 years and, of course, served as mayor on the city council. I know this to be a very peaceful city, but our peace was so shattered when this gunman came in and shot 11 people dead and wounded 9 others. The carnage could have been much worse. He did this at a dance studio, but he went to a second dance studio, and had a young man not wrestled him to the ground, he would have done much worse. But the community is reeling. And actually, I've been meeting with victims' families all weekend. Their words just echo in my mind, and their sorrow, their devastation is just horrendous. So we are trying to provide as many resources as possible. And I really want to commend Vice President Kamala Harris, because she did come down and meet with the victims.
You know, Congresswoman Chu, President Biden asked you if he should go to California or host the Lunar New Year celebration at the White House on Thursday. He shared that you told him we have to move forward, stand in solidarity, and in the spirit of toughness that this holiday is all about. Talk about the significance of this tragedy happening during Lunar New Year.
Yes, I have urged everybody to continue with the Lunar New Year celebrations, including President Biden. And it is important because we need to continue living our lives and trying to reach some normalcy. Actually, the entire community is traumatized. And I've heard from many who say that they felt reluctant to go to big events or to Lunar New Year celebrations, or even to visit businesses or to send their kids to school. And I've been telling them that they need to be able to be with others. They need to continue celebrating the cultural events that are important to them. And we cannot let this shooter, we cannot let this madman take us backwards and stop. We cannot let him stop letting us live our lives. We need to be able to live our lives.
Congresswoman, there's a 2021 study from the Violence Policy Center found that the gun industry specifically targeted Asian Americans as potential first-time gun owners amid the rise in hate crimes against the AAPI community. How do you feel about the message that guns are the answer?
This man was able to get this semi-automatic pistol, but he was also able to obtain an illegal high-capacity magazine that allowed him to shoot many people all at one time. We have a terrible proliferation of guns in this country. We have more guns than people. And what we need is a universal background check that can really work with. Actually, the one that we have now does work, but there are loopholes. And some exploit those loopholes by buying through online purchases, gun shows, or through private purchases. And we also need an assault weapon ban. And I am a co-sponsor of the assault weapon ban that we are introducing in Congress this coming week, which also would ban these high-capacity magazines that create so much carnage.